Noodle Shop has 200, or at least is a big player in the fact that it has 222 votes. You just hit 100K, now a little bit lower, says Wiz. Noodle Shop has a commanding lead at 222 votes. I Am Groot has the second place spot at 121 votes, and the Inquisitor Transport side has 30 votes. Robert Goodnight says, glad to be in service.
You want bad mother, shut your mouth.
April B just has enough to call chat one bad mother, shut your mouth. Just enough. Valkyrie has dumped some points into Noodle House as well. Valkyrie is about it. Valkyrie is about Noodle Shop. Adventure Owl Gaming, hello! Welcome in, friend. How are you? Good to see you. The Noodle Shop looks so cool. Well, if this is what you want to see tonight, my friend, take a look at the poll that is on the top part of your chat. We are currently voting on which of these 3 sets we are going to start tonight. You're doing well. Awesome, Adventure Owl. Well, good. Glad to hear it. And I am doing pretty well. We showed us some really cool Lego stuff directly from Lego. The Series 23 collectible minifigures, which are out on September 1st. And the minifigures are included with the Star Wars Advent Calendar. Both of those are out on September 1st, but the Noodle House got a first-hand look, a sneak peek at those things. Wisconsin Lego, Wiz with the how that nudes be better than the Inquisiting Groot. Oh my gosh! All right, we've got an R&B shout out. This is Wiz's campaign push for the Noodle Shop. Yeah, Adventure Owl, well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. But Wisconsin Lego Wiz is trying to sway the vote and keep the votes solidified with a friendly PSA from none other than Fred Velvet to tell you guys to keep the votes where they're at, because these nudes do be better than the Inquisiting Groot, aka both the Inquisitor Transport Scythe and the Groot set. So here we go.
One eternity later.
Yeah. Noodle House. It is that time once again for your boy, your dude, yo man, Fred Velvet, with yet another R&B shout out, baby. Redeemed for 4,000 channel points by none other than the sexy, burly, amazing, and cute lumberjack Wisconsin Lego Wiz, baby. Letting everybody know that the votes need to stay exactly where they are, because as it stands, this 3-in-1 downtown Noodle Shop is currently leading the votes at 233 votes, baby. And Wiz wants you to know that these nudes do be better than the Inquisiting Groot, baby. That what the people want to see at the Noodle House is none other than the Noodle Shop, baby. Now, just like the noodles that you can get out of a noodle shop like this, it's about to get real hot and steamy, baby. That's right. The Noodle House is now open late night to serve you. That's right. You amazing, awesome, beautiful, sexy human being. And serve you some hot and fresh noodles, baby. That's right. Now, Falconrich, you literally just ate noodles. And that is to nourish. That is to nourish your physical self, Falconrich. But I'm here to nourish you emotionally, baby, mentally. Nourish you with some hot and fresh nudes, baby. So you may have had some literal nudes. But it seems that this noodle shop is open, baby. And Fred Velvet says, I love you something deep. I love you something fierce. Thank you for voting. And thank you for showing me just how important these nudes are, baby. That's right. Stay heckin' sexy.
There it is, chat. It looks like the overwhelming majority of you guys and your channel points really want to see what is easily a set that is made specifically for this channel. A set specifically made for this channel, chat. Let me quickly grab something though, because I think I still have it, and if I do, you guys are gonna get a kick out of this. All right, so chat, as you know, my local new and used Lego shop is Bricks and Minifigs Ontario. And I bought this particular copy of the Downtown Noodle Shop from Bricks and Minifigs Ontario. And not only did they sell me this particular set, but they made me stickers of the Noodle House logo small enough to put on the 2x2 plate of the sign of this noodle shop. So, rather than utilizing the sticker that comes with this set, we are going to put the sticker of the Noodle House logo onto the set instead of that. So there we go. Thanks for the lurk, Shannon. Appreciate you. This is everything. So there you go. We've got the official Noodle House is being built tonight. The official Noodle House is being built tonight, and I'm pretty excited. I didn't want to sway the votes and show you that is what I had in my back pocket. I feel like if I would have shown you that in the beginning, you guys would have immediately voted for this. In which I don't blame you. But now we get to do this. All right, there's 3 bags. 3 bags. We got this. Parents got me a new table for the upcoming Lego workshop. Nice, Thrawn. Custom noodle shop. Yeah, let's go, dude. So here are the stickers. This is the original sign This is the original sign for the downtown noodle shop, but we're not going to use that one, and we're going to utilize our custom sticker. We've been gunning for this set for you ever since it was announced. I know, right? I know. I love it. It's so good. So, just as any other 3-in-1 set, chat, it does have the 3 instruction manuals for each of the 3 builds. I should probably change our title. The Noodle House builds. The Lego. Give me a second, chat. Creator 3-in-1 downtown noodle shop. Set number 31131. All right, there we go. Yeah, I know. Everybody was, I mean, as soon as everybody saw this set, everybody was like, you have to get this set. And if for whatever reason you do not get it, the community will riot. The community will riot, and you'll get one. Some way, somehow. I'm working on a huge 4x4 moving research station I was hired to make. The vehicle is from a tabletop called Rift. Oh, how cool. That sounds fun. Well, that's awesome, dude. I love that. You make some really cool stuff too, Thrawn, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. Alright, chat. Should we get some Japanese? Get some J-pop in here? 80s J-pop in here? It's just a base frame right now. Nice. Nice. Alright, chat. Don't really know what to expect. I've seen parts of a video on this build. But I am really excited to build this. I feel like this is definitely right up our alley here. Future funk? Well, we've got these 80s J-pop songs going. We can get to some future funk in a little bit. We have this bag one had a bag buddy, and bag one also had a bag baby. So let's get right into this set. Let's see, is this it? Nope, that's Groot. Let's do this. This is it. All right, chat. This is a good song, Thrawn. This is a good song. All right, so we have a picture of the build. Now anybody that pops in knows exactly what we'll be doing. I forgot that there's like that ice cream little ice cream bike. So that should be interesting to set up with this as well. You have all these plates here. I think we actually might be doing that first. Yeah, so we'll be doing the bike first, it looks like. So let's do it. All right. I think the bike first. Yeah, we're doing the bike first. But first, we're going to go ahead and... I don't know if this is the chef. He has a chef torso. He has a chef torso. But I guess we'll find out. Where's his legs? Lieutenant Dan, you got new legs. Ooh, there we go. There we go. See, I feel like this butcher knife should have came with a Swedish chef. Am I wrong, chat? He came with I think he came with a whisk instead. But I feel like the Swedish chef Muppets minifigure should have came with this. And he didn't. Missed opportunity there, if you ask me. This set makes me want a Naruto noodle shop so bad. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, Swedish chef in the Muppet CMS, I feel like should have came with that. But it's all good because we got it now. We got it now. Okay, so yeah, let me show you what I'm looking at instructions wise. In case you guys were curious. But it seems the instructions are showing us here that bag 1 is going to be the ice cream bicycle, as well as the bottom floor of the noodle shop. Bag 2 is going to give us a customer and the second floor of the noodle shop. And bag 3 is going to give us a brick-built pupper, and some parts of the front of the noodle shop, as well as the the top of the noodle house, the noodle shop, with a couple of really fun details on the roofing. So that is the master plan for our noodle shop, for the noodle house, that you guys have all voted to see be built at the noodle house tonight. So there's a picture there in the upper right hand corner of the screen, and without further ado, we're gonna keep it going. Cassie, how are you, Cassie? Good to see you. How are you doing today, my friend? How are you doing? Coming here with that Good to see you, my friend. We are just getting started with the chat voted set, the downtown noodle shop. It is a 3-in-1 set. It should be pretty fun. I'm doing well, Cassie. Good. Glad to hear that you are also doing well. Glad to hear it. We just got done looking at the Series 23 CMF line, which is not out until September 1st. And we also took a look at the minifigures included with the Star Wars Advent Calendar. And so I'm still pretty jacked on the fact that we got a chance to look at that. It is actually one of the first sets, or one of the first pieces of Lego product that has been sent on over specifically to the noodle house. So feels good, man. I mean, it's one of those things. I've talked about it a couple times, that it's the noodle house community that that Lego recognizes, and it's definitely because of y'all that we have really fun opportunities like that to check out particular products, Lego products, before they are released to the general public, and so feels good, man. It's definitely really cool to do that and show you guys really cool things like that. Not very many Lego communities have this kind of opportunity, and I just feels weird. It feels weird that the Noodle House has that opportunity, but it's well deserved because you guys are an awesome community, and I know that I strive as best I can to deliver the best content that I can potentially deliver, and if it means you know, trying to get sets before that they're released to the general public for you guys to see and achieve that for you guys, then heck, it's an awesome opportunity. So feeling pretty good, Cassie. So far we have some really cool details. We have some cones. We have some different ice cream flavors. We have a spot, like a register, like a cash register, here on our ice cream, I guess, bicycle. Our ice cream bicycle. That is outside of the noodle shop. And again, super appropriate that we're building this set. I know, again, a lot of the community, Falco said it best, was a lot of people were gunning for this set to be built here at the Noodle House because it's only appropriate. We call ourselves the Noodle House, and of course, they come out with a downtown noodle shop. It's just as it's probably even more appropriate than the Pigsy noodle tank that we built here at the Noodle House. I think this takes it one step further and gives us a physical brick and mortar shop that represents the Noodle House, of course. So not only does the Noodle House have a tank, a noodle tank, but we now have a physical noodle shop as part of this. So we have the first sticker put on this 2x2 tile, a sign for the ice cream. And now we have a couple of spots here. Heading out, Freddy. For sure, John. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out, my friend. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Get the good sleeps. Appreciate you. The noodle tank was my first stream of... Oh, was it, Dax? Was it the first stream, really? Oh, that was the... Yeah, that was the 1 year, right? 1 year stream anniversary? One-year stream anniversary. Alright, so here is the ice cream, like, dispensers. It's like, I guess it's like soft serve ice cream? Soft serve? Can't believe, yeah, it was a 1 year. Man, I can't believe it was that long ago, dude. That's insane. That's insane. And now look at you, Dax. How many Lego sets since then have you purchased? Or do you not want to talk about it? Do you not want to talk about it? Because if you don't, I totally get it. You're like, bro, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about how many Lego sets I've bought since then. I 100% blame you For all the Lego that I've purchased since then, since a year ago, when I tuned in, and now you've enabled me to buy multiple Lego sets. I mean, to be fair, I know you liked Lego prior to that, but I know that, I don't know how much you were indulging in the fact. Way too many to count. I'm rebuilding the Daily Bugle with the UCS Falcon behind me. That is enough to talk about. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Dax. You're 100% correct. Those two sets alone are some big boy sets. So kind of, it's even tough just to top those two. But the fact that you have all sorts of smaller sets as well as that is a big Lamau. Oh man, yeah, you've got quite a few Lego sets since a year ago, Dax. Got a decent amount there. You didn't end up picking up the Sanctum, did you, Dax? I know that it's something that tickles your fancy. The $50 sets add up. Yeah, the 50+ sets add up. That's for sure, Tom. 100%, Tommy. It really does. It really, really does. Why isn't this going in here? It really does. You know, you kind of don't think about it at the time. You're just like, no big deal. NBD, no problem. And then you're like 3, 4, 5 of those sets deep, and you're just like, dang.
We would be honored if you would join us.
I done messed up. Hot Spud Summer. I love it. Cal and Cape with the raid. Let's go. One day, welcome on in. How's it going? Yeah, Tommy, for sure. For sure. Kirby Noodle Soup is in here as well. Cal and Cape, everybody. An amazing and awesome friend of the Nudo house since well before your boy Panfred Nudo even
We would be honored if you would join us.
And what were you up to today? What were you up to today, Cal? Playing some Valo? Matt Logic, hello. Yoko is over at Raid. What, Rage? Yoko is in here as well. Let's go. Adult Gobble Raid. Gary, hello. Does that mean... I know, Yoko, you were potentially finishing Stray today. Is that not a thing? Did you not finish it? Are you over Stray? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? Oh, you finished it. Let's go. Islander, welcome on in. Yo, Mario's in the house too. What's up, my dude? Val says Yoko finished. Cal, how was Valo? Hope it wasn't too sweaty for you, my guy. Hope it wasn't too sweaty for you. And
hello.
What did you think?
It's me.
Rach, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Yoko, how was the... It means I couldn't decide a raid message, and they went with the last thing I said. Oh, I'm over it. I'm over it. Oh my gosh. I'll be getting the Sanctum for myself on my birthday next month. Nice, Dax. Heck yeah, dude. You're gonna love that set. You're gonna love that set. You're gonna love the way you look. That's officially 2 years. You know how many sub babies that is, Mario? That's a lot of sub babies. That's a re. A re baby. What it do, baby? What's up, RMD? What it do, baby? Rach with an R&B shout out to the kitty from Stray. Did you guys give it a name? Yoko, did you give it a name? Did you give the kitty from Stray a name? If you did, I will use whatever name you gave the kitty.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Thomas with the raid as well. Hello. That's a lot of sub babies. That's right, Mario, for sure. Yo, Ice Penguin, what's up, my dude? I have been well. How have you been, my friend? Couple that nerds together, Bagel Bunch, baby. The Bagel Bunch, the Bagel Bunch. That's the Beard Goblin. Hello, Thomas. How's it going? The raid is not toxic. I love myself a non-toxic raid. A triple raid. It's a double raid. Starting to look like a triple raid. Oh my god, a double raid all the way. Triple raid all the way across the sky. Gold Giraffe Rig. Welcome on in. How goes the Lego? Couple that nerds together? It's going great. How was the stream, Thomas? How was the stream? Little Outsider was cute, Yoko. I agree. We'll give an R&B shout out to Little Outsider for you, since you guys finished Stray. But Thomas, thank you so much for raiding in. Triple rainbow all the way across the sky. Oh my god. I'm not gonna start crying though. So Gold Draft Rig, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Nuno house. All of you guys here that are from the triple raid, Cowl and Cape, Living the Vida Yoko, and of course Thomas with the heckin' third leg of the triple raid. Welcome on in. I am Panfred Nudo, Freddy Tito Fred. I am a Lego streamer here on Twitch. Every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evening, you can catch me building Lego sets. So welcome all of you to what's been called the best restaurant on Twitch, the Noodle House. And tonight we're actually building a Lego noodle shop. You came at the most appropriate days. Good night, Rach. Oh wait, is it Gary that needs it? Oh, it's Gary that needs it. That's going. Good night, Gary. Appreciate you, my friend. So we are building the Downtown Noodle Shop. It is a Creator 3-in-1 set that could either be a noodle shop, it could be an arcade, or it could be a bike shop. And so we got all the nudes. That's right, we got all the nudes. It is a dog. It's a little brick-built dog. It's a little brick-built dog. Right there. You love to see it. Little brick-built dog in the noodle shop. And instead of using this sticker, instead of using that sticker, we're using the Noodle House logo on the shop instead. So screw that sticker. We are using the Noodle House sticker because this is the Nudo House. You know what I'm saying, chat? The retailer that I bought this from, Bricks and Minifigs Ontario, Shauna over there printed me a nice little sticker that fits perfectly over this sticker. Custom branded, that's right, that's how we do. We doing big things. We doing big things. Also, I will let you in on what we were doing earlier as well. Before I do this R&B shout out to the Little Outsider, the kitty from Stray. These are the collectible minifigures, Series 23 collectible minifigures that are coming out on September 1st. And we have a first look at these collectible minifigures because we, as a community, are recognized by the Lego Ambassador Network, and Lego had sent me these minifigures for the Nudo House to preview before anybody else. well, before a lot of people, at least live on stream. And so these are coming out on September 1st. They come in blind bags. And this is what we were checking out at the beginning of stream. Ruble, hello. How are you, Ruble? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Yeah, we got that Noodle House sneak peek. And this is the first of potentially many of exclusive sneak peeks directly from LEGO that you can see here at the Noodle House. So it's a pleasure to give you guys a sneak peek at things like this heckin' boat captain guy, the Nutcracker, little popcorn homie, dragon costume lady, heckin' turkey guy, big bad wolf, things like that. And for those of you guys who are Star Wars fans, I highly urge for you guys to check this, to pick this up. We took a deep dive into all the minifigures that are included with the LEGO Star Wars 2022 Advent Calendar. For sure, Prophet. Good night, my friend. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out. This is also out on September 1st, but the Noodle House got an inside look at the beautiful and awesome LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar, which comes with, we took a look at these two really awesome minifigures. It's R2-D2 wearing a C-3PO Christmas sweater and C-3PO wearing an R2-D2 Christmas sweater. They're literally wearing Christmas sweaters of each other. Like, how can you pass that up, dude? And not only will you get that, but you get this exclusive Darth Vader, Summer Darth Vader, which is familiar to you if you guys saw the Summer Vacation, LEGO Star Wars Summer Vacation movie on Disney Plus, which was released not too long ago. Points! It says Mario. The Advent Calendar is rad, Val. We only looked at the minifigures that are included, and just the minifigures alone are heckin' rad, especially these three here. These three exclusives are super awesome. We do some post-stream self-care. For sure, Thomas, yes, that is very, very important. Thank you so much for raiding on over, my friend. You could have raided quite literally to anywhere on Twitch, and you brought your community here, and that really means a lot. So thank you so, so much. Finish the Death Star Trench Run. Let's go. Hey, RMD, let's go. This one's really awesome, Val. This one's really, really cool. There's also mini builds of the Havoc Marauder from the Bad Batch, TIE Interceptor, ATST, everybody's favorite ship, Luke's Landspeeder, is included. There's a heckin' Santa Gonk droid, like, hello? You get a Republic Gunship mini build. You get Hoth Luke, Snow Trooper. Ooh, this one's another good one too. A lot of people really, really like this one. This Phase 1 clone Commander Cody shooting a clinker. The figs in this are definitely the best out of the Advent calendars this year. April, I agree. Val says, I'm afraid I'm sold already. Heck, you can even put the snowman from the Series 23 minifigure CMFs here. But anyway, these two things, the LEGO CMFs, Series 23 CMFs, and the LEGO Advent Calendar, Star Wars Advent Calendar, are hopefully just the first of many exclusive looks at LEGO products here, as the Noodle House is recognized by the LEGO Ambassador Network as a awesome community of wonderful people, wonderful AFOLs, that get a exclusive sneak peek at some of these things. But speaking of awesome and amazing, supportive LEGO AFOLs, adult fans of LEGO, we have Live in the Vita Yoko, one of the 3 triple raiders that came in with their community, who literally just finished the game Stray, the new kitty cat game that came out, I want to say, 3-4 weeks ago now? And on behalf of them, of Yoko finishing the game Stray, we're going to do what we call a R&B shout out on over to the main character of the game, the little outsider, to commemorate Yoko finishing the game. It is already that time of the year, Yoko. It really is. If there's anybody that will attest to that, September, or the Burr months, where it's appropriate to celebrate Christmas, is right around the corner. The Burr months start in like 2 weeks, so I guess it's appropriate to start stocking up on your advent calendars, on all your stocking stuffers when it comes to these Series 23 minifigures and really cool sets like the 3-in-1 noodle shop for your favorite noodle lover. So it is definitely that time of the year. But without further ado, let's slow things down here at the Noodle House and show some sweet, sweet TLC on over to none other than the little outsider, the kitty cat from Stray, for Yoko, who just finished the game. Let's heckin' go.
One eternity later.
Oh, yeah. Noodle House. It is your boy, your dude, yo, man, Fred Velvet, baby, with yet another R&B shout out, this time redeemed by none other than our great friend Rach, for 4,000 channel points to show some sweet, sweet TLC. Tender love and care, baby, for none other than this very adorable, very cute, very floofy, very agile, and very awesome protagonist of the game Stray, the little outsider. That's right, baby. On behalf of Yoko, to commemorate Yoko's completion of the game Stray, we slow things down here at the Noodle House, baby, to distribute some of them warm, fresh nudes and love to the little outsider, baby. Now, if you haven't played a little bit of Stray, let me tell you, that game is one heckin' adorable and cute time. Because this little protagonist, this little kitty cat that leaps over buildings, that carries a little robot, that helps the robots of a dystopian world be able to reach the outside once again. This little kitty cat goes through scary sewers filled with weird eyeballs, fights little robots and creepy crawlies on behalf of humanity. And so we say to you, little floofball, little outsider, we love you. We love you something deep. We love you something fierce. You are one bad mother, shut your mouth.
Chat, you one bad mother, shut your mouth.
And because of Yoko's awesome and amazing game skills, that's right, they're actually pretty good. Yoko is 100% a gamer. We shout out to you, little outsider, that hopefully after what happens in the game, you continue to stay sexy, baby. Oh, yeah. Don't stray too far away from my heart, baby. Don't stray.
There it is, chat. The R&B shout out to the little outsider from the game Stray, which was finished by Yoko, Living La Vida Yoko tonight. You beat it before I did. Wildly applauses. There you go, Rach. Some applauses and some yays. There we go, Cassie. Thank you for the little outsider. I am in the middle of playing that game still, and you beat it before I did, Yoko. Now, this then warrants a very important question, then, Yoko. What the heck are you gonna do now? Now that you finished this game? I know you have heckin' Lego sets to build, that's for sure. You've got BD to build. Good morning, Coop. Welcome on in, Coop. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing this wonderful, beautiful Wednesday morning, my friend? Yeah, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? Tomorrow I'm gonna build the little Obi-Wan jet. Then I'm out next week. That's right. And then you're gonna do the things. Then BD. That's right. You're not getting to BD until after the trip. Until after the trip. Well, Yoko, the offer still stands. The offer still stands. Just saying. But Yoko, I feel like this is the one, right? This one? There's this one here. Maybe we can at least kick off BD together. Yeah, Yoko, for sure. Because I know it's going to take 1,000,000 hours. Wait, it's going to take who 1,000,000 hours, Yoko? Was that a jab? Was it a jab at me? Or was it a jab at you? Or was it a jab at both of us? At how long it takes us to build stuff? It was a jab at both of us. That's fair. That's fair. This was a really great build. This was a really fun build. We built this and we built both of these in one stream. We built both of these on Sunday, actually. The Obi-Wan versus Vader and then Obi-Wan Starship. We built both of these on Sunday. And this one should be a pretty quick build. The Ton Wee minifigure that comes with this is really cool. I think you'll really enjoy that. But yeah, you're still faster than the AZ cells, Falconrich? That's true. Yeah, we built both of those. I was gonna show it to you, but I don't know where I put it. We built both of those because I got this on Saturday night, Yoko. I caved. I saw it inside the Star Trader and I caved. I had to do it. So I bought this on Saturday night. And because I bought this Saturday night, I wanted to go on an Obi-Wan Lego build kick. And so yeah, we did that. Did I miss that news? No, it was out on it was out on Shop Disney first. It was out on Shop Disney first, and it's the whole shebang. So it's like how they sold the Darksaber, where it comes with the belt clip, the stand, the blade, and this one actually comes with the adapter, so you can put a blade onto it. Yeah, May 4th. That's what it was. Yeah, it was May 4th. Yeah, that was on May 4th. So they just recently released it in the parks. So it's not just the hilt itself. If it was, I would have just bought that, honestly. But I forked over for the whole shebang. So it was the blade, the hilt with the adapter, the stand, and a belt clip. And yeah, it would have been much more cost effective for me if it was released with just the hilt. And I was kind of waiting for that option. I kind of still want just the hilt if that becomes an option. Yeah. And so after I purchased the hilt from the Star Trader, I went into Doc Ondar's just in case, just to look. And I asked if they knew or had a heads up if the Obi-Wan lightsaber was going to be released just as the hilt, so you wouldn't have to buy the whole shebang. And unfortunately, they said they didn't know, which leads me to believe that I don't think they're gonna do it, because I feel like they're gonna put all their chips into releasing the other hilts in that fashion. I think they have like Kanan Jarrus that's supposed to come out. Qui-Gon Jinn is supposed to come out in that fashion. So I don't think they're gonna do Obi-Wan's like that, which is unfortunate for you, because I know that's what you were waiting for, and that's technically what I was waiting for too. But I caved and just bought the whole shebang, Yoko. It's pretty. It's a pretty lightsaber. It's beautiful. And I think that the blade is a newer type of blade, and it kind of shines brighter than any other blue lightsabers that you can get at Galaxy's Edge. So I need Qui-Gon and Ezra hilts. Now, which Ezra hilt though, RMD? You talking about the staple gun Ezra hilt? You talking about the staple gun? Like his first hilt? Because that'd actually be kind of cool. I can't blame you, yeah. I mean, it's tough, because I feel like I'm only gonna display it. I feel like I'm only gonna display it like this, like without the blade, because it just looks so cool with the skinny emitter. But heck, at least I have extra things. The staple, heck yeah, the staple gun Ezra is a pretty cool one. I really like that one. Staple gun Ezra lightsaber. Yeah, it's a pretty one, Yoko. I'm sure you talked about this, Yoko. I don't know if you did. And I don't know what you feel about it, but today's news on the magic keys. And chat, anybody can chime in on this. I know there's not a lot of you of Southern Californians out there, or anybody out there that has a magic key or an annual pass. Ernie wasn't thrilled. Yeah, it's a tough deal, dude. It's a tough deal. So the main kind of deal, I mean, it started just a couple weeks ago when there was a shareholders kind of meeting, and they were talking about the attendance over in the parks. And they said ticket revenue sales were pretty up there, but they were mixed in with unfavorable attendees. And the only other type of attendees that are there in the park with regular ticket holders are annual pass holders. So it's like they were calling annual pass holders unfavorable, essentially. And for a while, I mean, before, the annual pass holders had the option to renew at least 40 days after, or 40 days before their expiration date. My pass expires in like 2 weeks, and I didn't have any idea whether or not I can renew until today. So starting Thursday, I can renew. And I think what, AKA ones that don't spend additional money, right? Well, Cassie K, it depends on how you look at it, because there's a lot of those people that'll drop way more on merch than your typical ticket 1-day ticket buyer. You know, obviously the 1-day ticket buyer will probably buy more food because they're spending the whole day there. They're also generating some revenue for nearby hotels and resorts and things like that. And so, I mean, for as far as that's concerned, they generate more revenue that way. But a lot of the excitement, I feel like, comes from a lot of the pass holders who are there, every other day, who are keeping tabs on the newest and latest and greatest merch, who are keeping tabs and getting people excited that don't go to the parks very often. Getting them excited about new events and new things like that because they're up to date on all those things. I feel like yes, in a way, a lot of the pass holders don't generate as much revenue as your run-of-the-mill 1-day ticket holder, or even a family, even at that. But I think that there are other benefits to having, annual pass holders, which has always been a thing. The current regime of Disney is really, really trying to suck the joy out of being a Disney fan. Heard the newest, lowest keys did people dirty on parking? Yeah, so they get 25% off of parking, the lowest ones, RMD. They get 25% off of parking. However, they can only use that 25% discount at the Toy Story lot, which is a further parking, for those of you guys who are familiar with Disneyland, it is the further parking area than the normal parking structure. But I digress. Yes, Val, you're right. They should also recognize the reward loyalty regardless. Exactly. So what they're doing is they are eliminating their highest pass, which has always been advertised as a pass with no blockout dates. And the only reason why I personally have that pass, only reason why I have that pass is because it comes with parking, and I don't ever have to pay for parking each time that I go. And as you guys know, if you guys follow me on social media, I go fairly often enough to warrant not wanting to pay $30 for parking each time I go. So what they're doing, what people are up in arms about, is they're eliminating that pass. Annual pass holders give them money up front. They should know what's important. That's true. They should. 100%, Rach. And sometimes annual pass holders are forking over their cash even when they're not going. Like, there are just months where they're super busy, but they're still paying for their pass regardless of how many times they went that month. So, yeah, you're right. They give their money regardless. It's like guaranteed cash. Yes, $30 to park each time, Mage. Isn't that ridiculous? So that's why I have the highest pass. Yes, it's nice, the fact that I don't have to worry about, like, blockout dates, really. But the biggest thing for me was not having to spend $30 to park each time. But people are up, a lot of Disney fans are up in arms because they're getting rid of that particular pass. Now, they are adding blockout dates to the highest pass. And those blockout dates are basically the last 2 weeks of December. Basically, the couple days before Christmas Day, all the way until New Year's Day. They're blocking out that, and they're upping the price by $200. So not only do you have to pay $200 extra for the same pass that you had last year, but they're also blocking you out and no longer giving you the option to have no blockout dates. not caring about people, right? And that's the biggest gripe. You know, that's the biggest gripe is a lot of people feel like they're just you know, they just care about the cash flow, about the revenue. You know, it's not. It really isn't that hard, Rach. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It wouldn't be so bad if they were actually hurting for money, but we all know this money is going towards executive bonuses, which we saw reach staggering levels during lockdowns after they've laid off so many people. Right. Right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, it's not like Disney's hurting for money right now. It's not like Disney's hurting for money right now, at all. And they're still going for more. Yes, Tommy, we're talking about the Magic Keys. I was because I asked Yoko about her opinion on it, and this is kind of my way of catching up her and everybody else on the news that dropped today about the Magic Keys and how starting Thursday people can now renew. I think that Disney has gotten too big now and has lost touch with the core values, or are more interested in the money. Sadly, for us to go over there next weekend for 2 weeks will cost us over $10,000. Wow, yeah, Coop, it's rough. You have a year pass, but you go to the park so often, buy food and drinks and other things. At no point to push you away. Will you renew? Tommy, I think I'm gonna renew. Yeah, Yoko, I know you were. I'm not worried about it, and even if you weren't, it's all good, Yoko. It was just a talking point too that I wanted to kind of talk about and address anyway. But I definitely value your opinion because I know I asked you first. But yeah, no worries, Yoko. I know you mean no disrespect, and even if you did step out, Yoko, I understand. You got done streaming. You spent the whole day working. I get it. You're probably getting ready for bed right now, which I understand as well. Save for me and my girlfriend, but yikes, $1,600 for an Inspire key? I know, right? Right, Tommy? I call it the unfavorable key. The unfavorable key. Since they called all of their annual pass holders unfavorable attendees. That is frustrating though for folks like you and Ernie, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean we go so often, and it's like one of those places like we've got nothing else. You know, we really have nothing else to do, so we go to the park. You know, and I'm sure you would be the same way, Yoko, if you lived down here. You'd also have one, and you'd probably be like, "Hey, Fred, what are you doing? Nothing. All right, let's go." I'm like, "All right, say less." You know. Yeah, and it just feels like they don't care about, you know, those like casuals, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Over the corporate mentality is getting a bit out of hand. Yeah, Val, it's rough. It's rough, and it is frustrating. Yeah, so we can't go for New Year's and Christmas unless you buy a ticket. Exactly. Yeah, Tommy, and not that to be fair and to be completely honest, I tried mainly to stay away from the parks during that busy time. There have been once or twice where I would go in that time. Like last year, I went like the 27th or 28th or something like that, and it was super fun in the middle of the rain. But yeah, it does suck. At least when I had that pass, I still had the option to go. You know, I still had the option to go. I understand how people can think it's acceptable to speak to cast members the way they do. Last time I was over, I called out a couple who were being incredibly rude to a cast member. It was appalling. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy, Coop. And those are the people that the cast members call passholes. You know, because people just feel entitled, Coop. And it's not even just passhole. It's just just people in general who like just treat people with disrespect like that. If I can avoid crazy crowds, I would. Yeah, and for the most part, Rach, I did. I avoided the crazy crowds during Christmas time, and whatnot. And those were like those were like the busiest times. You know what I mean? Like those were the busiest times. Was, you know, people from out of town, and visiting from out of town during the holidays. So I tried to avoid it as much as I could.